Hi, I'm Robin with Kell Processing and welcome to my channel. Here I want to help buyers, loan officers, and real estate agents have smoother transactions. Today I want to talk about 10 things that the buyer can do from the beginning that will help the timing all the way through the end. So let's get into it. Number one, you've gotten your contract accepted. Now what do you do? Well, the best thing that you can do is ask your loan officer or your real estate agent or both for a list of things that you need to handle on your side of the transaction and the steps that will be coming up all the way through the closing. Getting prepared for what's going to be coming up will help you save time, so that way you're not having to scramble whenever something is asked of you. Number two, inspections. You're going to want to get inspections during your option period. That could be anywhere from 5, 7 to 10 days, depending on what is negotiated during your contract with the seller. You're going to want to get those inspections ordered as soon as possible. And I recommend finding the company to do your inspections before you ever get your contract accepted. Waiting till your contract is accepted to find the company that you want to do your inspections can delay you a day or two. So try to find the company up front that you want to use, ask for recommendations, and find out the pricing for the individual inspections that you want to get. This will save you time once your offer is accepted. Number three, authorize your appraisal order with your loan officer as soon as you possibly can. This should be after your inspections are completed and any concessions or repairs with the seller are fully negotiated and you have a contract amendment executed. But you want to get that appraisal ordered so that there are no delays, because even once the appraisal comes back, hopefully it is good, but it could be low in value or it could have inspections or repairs that are needed per the appraiser that then the seller has to take care of, and then a final appraisal has to be ordered. You do not want to push this back. So get that appraisal ordered as soon as you possibly can, and that will save you time. Number four, do not go on vacation while you're in the middle of a real estate transaction. I know it can be hard sometimes. You planned a trip maybe a year ago or something with the family came up. If you absolutely have to go, I get it. But when you're in a 30-day window of trying to get your transaction closed after your offer is accepted with the seller, a week-long vacation can really put a damper on trying to get everything done that the loan officer or the real estate agent needs to be able to get you to final approval. So if you can avoid going on vacation during that time, it is better to do it after you get into your new home. Number five, if there's more than one buyer in the transaction, maybe it would be a good idea to have that one person that's more detailed handle all the requests. The other parties can be included in the emails and the conversation, which is all good and well, but I often find that one person in a relationship or in a family structure is a little bit more detailed than the rest. And so having one main point of contact for all requests usually helps speed things up. So keep everybody informed, but have one person actually as the main person for us to deal with and to communicate back and forth. It just makes it a whole lot less confusing for everybody. Number six, check phone, email, and text messages. It's very important to communicate during the real estate transaction. I personally email most of the time. Every now and again, I'll talk to a buyer on the phone, but most of the time, email is my preferred way of communicating with the buyers because the list of the things that I need is very detailed and I offer a lot of information in those emails. I can also include all buyers at once, along with real estate agents if they need to be included, loan officers and loan officers' assistants on all of my communication, and it just keeps all the parties in together on what is needed. However, your loan officer, your loan officer assistant may be also text messaging you or leaving you voicemails. So please check all methods of communication during the real estate transaction so that we do not have any delays. Number seven, as soon as you get past your inspections and you've authorized your appraisal, you need to shop for your insurance. Do not wait until the last minute to shop for your insurance, as this will also cause delays in your transaction. The lender needs to know the amount of the insurance to be able to calculate it into your closing ratios. And in addition to that, oftentimes buyers are still shopping and then at the last minute they want to change insurance agents. So that is not a good idea. It will cause delays in your closing. So make sure that you shop your insurance early. Ask for referrals from your loan officer if your realtor if you need to, or just go ahead and go online and do some searching for yourself. But either way, make sure you shop for your insurance as soon as you possibly can and let your processor know once you've made up your mind and fully approved your quote. Number eight, don't change anything unless you absolutely have to. Do not change jobs. Don't trade in your car on a new one. Don't get any new debt. Don't loan out any of your assets that are needed to close for other people. Don't make changes. Also, don't move your money around a lot. That causes a lot of confusion with the lender and will cause more documentation to be provided by you for review. So if you do have to make some changes, make sure you reach out to your loan officer as soon as possible to let them know of whatever changes coming up, or if the changes already happened and you could not avoid it, let them know as soon as possible so that they can make sure that any documentation that needs to be in your file for that change is addressed as soon as possible so that there's no additional delays. Number 9, please don't reach out for daily or multiple daily updates on your file. I know you're very excited and you want to close as soon as possible. Believe me, so does your loan officer, your realtor, and your processor. But sometimes there's just nothing to update you on, and asking for multiple updates will slow down your file, as your loan officer and processor have multiple files going on simultaneously, all at different stages. And we want to communicate with you and ask you for anything that's needed, give you updates when we have them, but we will reach out to you for anything like that. It is okay to contact us on occasion to see if there's any news, but constantly asking for updates only slows down your file along with everybody else's. Number 10, when your final clear to close is issued, please let us know if you have any requirements for your closing in regards to getting away from your job. If you have to do it in the morning or if you have to have an afternoon closing, let us know so that we can make sure that everybody is aware. The closing department at the title company and the lender need time to balance out the final numbers, and the lender has to send your file off to attorney review as required by the state of Texas before they can issue final documents to the title company for closing. So it is very important that if you must have a certain time of the day, that we allow for that. So make sure you let us know, and then we can hopefully have a nice smooth closing at the end of the transaction. So if you have found this video helpful in any way, shape, or form, please like and subscribe for more videos. I am looking forward to bringing out more topics as I go along, and hopefully this is something that everybody will really enjoy. So I'm enjoying it so far. So there you go. Thank you so much, and see you next time.